Greetings. Um, Usually I have so much to say. And of course, I'm dressed because I was getting ready to go out the door and I'm still gonna go out the door. I just felt like coming here, talking to everyone. I feel like I want to drop the veil on me. Right now, I'm sitting here with a lot of pain in my heart. Can we just talk? I'm sitting here, my heart is heavy, it's a lot of pain. And it's not because anyone hurt me. Feeling like I'm hurting myself because I have fought to love others, people, places, and things. And even though I love myself, I feel like I'm at is the word precipice? I'm at the edge of jumping into new worlds or life. I feel like I've been hurting myself. When you get to a point in your life where you have lived for others, done so much for others, and even thought others were similar to you, just to realize your eyes open and you really see their actions aren't what they speak. But you thought they were with you. And you start to realize you've been alone, not lonely, but you're still alone in a world of your own. Mm, turn the volume up a little more just in case you don't hear me. So with me, it's opening up another heart chamber to me to really knowing, seeing, and being me to the point where I'm ready to let go of everyone and stuff and truly focus on me. Because even though I realized to love me and I had made some steps to loving me, they, it's like I really see that now I need to let go of people, places, and things. So it is 8 o'clock, and I'm usually out of here before 8 or by 8, probably by 7 in the morning to do Uber. And today, at least last night, I had a heart opening experience. I had to tell myself, no one is going to love me like me. And I've had a lot of ups and downs with family, but it's like my children are grown and I can't keep pleasing them. I have to please them, find happiness from within more. Stop looking for it outside of myself because a part of me was still looking outside of myself. So here I am on here lifting the veil. So what I realized this far into my life, 52 years now, because I just turned because I just turned 7, what has been 52 years, or 53 if you count the year spent in the womb. Let me take you on a short journey. Excuse me just a second. First of all, this is not about pointing fingers at no one. Because I'm tired of repeating that story. Now let's talk about me. Of course, it might seem like I'm blaming others, but I have to bring these things up. Okay? And what we're doing now, or what I'm doing, is now pointing the finger at me. So a lot of us tend to pretend to live in a world that was created for us with rules, trends, and a way to live. But are you truly living? Is that the life you want to live? And I saw a long time ago when I was a child, that wasn't the life I want to live. And I was bent on never living a life someone created for me. So I got to an age in my teens where I pretended. I felt like I had to pretend in order to have people to talk to me. But then I was still searching. Keep in mind, my grandparents raised me. My mother was back and forth in my life, living her life. And I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at anyone. So let that be known. Because I've come to the realization, hear me now, come to the realization now that I'm 52 years in, I'm not here to show pity on others, nor do I want pity from anyone. And I also realize you got to make you happy. You got to find your peace. And finding your peace, you go through a lot of chaos, some dysfunctions. Some of us can't admit that we have those. We want to seem perfect in the eyes of others. And that's okay until you awaken and you have your regrets. What do I regret? That might come later. Or if I bring it up later, I'll bring it up if I find any. It's not a, I got to say there's probably, it's not even about regrets because what's happening now is an awakening. And I'm speaking about the pain in my heart. I am, this is like my video journey to me. And for those who can relate. So I didn't have much support, much love, even though I expressed it. And I guess I attracted even those who didn't show me support of love and love even when I gave it to them. You feel me? So all this light is coming through the blinds, and the sun is rising over there, or has risen on that side. So that's what you see. But let me hurry because I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to be too long because I have some things to do, places to go, people to see, places to be. So I cried last night. And my cry was a cry of letting go, coming to the realization I'm not ready to let go, move on, and live in a world of my own and really truly meet those who can relate. I pour my heart out in these videos because I'm really all alone talking. I've been talking about me, things I've experienced and researched and come to learn within my environment. I'm pointing the finger at me because, you know, people around me don't really see me. They don't get it, but I'm speaking on it. So if you watch it over and over again, maybe you can see me because I'm not good at verbalizing a lot of things from within. And this video is me doing my best to bring it out of me. I can say I've been through a lot. Who hasn't? Some people want to stand tall and strong and make like they can't break. They don't have a breaking point. Think about the choices I've made. I gotta say I'm grateful for them because it was all lessons because I see it. Part of me have this fantasy, imagination that some people just don't accept. And some of you watching is just to see how crazy I'm talking, what stupidity I'm talking. Look at this girl. You see, I told you she was crazy. Ain't she different? And what you don't realize, people like me have a purpose, a mission. So let's talk about it. So if you go into my past videos, I speak some things about me, clues about me. And I have to say, I may not have been this great mother. I don't know. Maybe my children think I'm weird as well. But I can say I did my best from where I came from because a lot of what I was taught, I had become. A lot of that, what I was taught, I release because it's not me. How many of y'all feel like that? Some of y'all feel like, I don't even want to be like this. It's a habit. And I wonder if I can break this habit. And as much as you want your life to go a certain way, you seeing it, you're thinking you can achieve it. But for real, if you listen to your heart and you feel your heart, you're like, this isn't it. So I guess I'm not traditional or untraditional because I feel like now that my children have reached a certain age, they're all adults. Why am I trying to help them with their life when I need to help myself with mine? I'm not a traditional grandmother. I'm not a traditional mother. And it's okay. There are mothers who have walked away from families. And I'm only speaking about mothers because I'm not a father. And now that all my children are grown and they act like they don't need me because I acted like I didn't need no help. Don't get me wrong. My mom is still alive. And I'm not blaming her, but she wasn't in my life. So when you're not in a child's life coming up, well, let me not say a child's life. The fact that she wasn't around me as a caretaker, I grown close to the caretakers that were in my life. And now that I'm grown or an adult, I don't feel like I need a caretaker as if I'm a child. So I say that to say, I don't hate. I am grateful for my life and for my caretakers. But don't feel obligated to take care of me now. It's just like my girls, I had two girls, and at a certain age, their father stepped in and took care of them. I have five children, but I'm speaking of my two girls. So if they don't even feel like I was much of a caretaker, why now that when they're adults should I step in and try to take care of them? And a lot of you may say, but you're their mom, you're supposed to do this, that's because that's what the system taught you a mother should do. And excuse me if you think I'm wrong and I don't think like you. I've learned not to compare myself to you, darling, other mothers, because I've been there and I've allowed in the other parent while my children was growing up. And usually as a single parent, I was the one who was always getting the blame from my children. And to them, maybe I was to blame because I was the one who walked away from BS relationships. Yes, I did that because I'm not going to be in an abusive relationship, whether it's verbally, physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I'm not. So, for those who feel otherwise, who are traditional, be gone with your traditional ass. I'm not that. And don't try to make me something I'm not. You get me? And even in my heart, I love my grandchildren. I realize some parents want all the control of their child and want to render their child the way they want. And sometimes want to tell the grandparent what to do about their children, but yet you want their help. But then you're confused about what type of help you want from the grandparents. So uh, I don't want to say I don't give a damn, but F that. I'm not the one you want to control. I'm not your child. And why should I help? Why should I be there? You're letting me know I need not to care. So I'm going to mind my business. That's all I'm doing. It's minding my business. I'm not going to force myself into anybody's life that don't want it. Because you know what? When you love your children and grandchildren so much, with that, you got to love them enough to let them go so they can grow. So do you see me now? You see, pointing the finger at me. You see who's saying this? Now watch my actions. Because my past did not only make me, it didn't break me, but it also made me fully capable of seeing the lessons and how to act upon them. You people who talk to me and I see different actions, stay away from me. If you ever see this video, and a hit dog will holler. So if you hollering and trying to contact me, don't contact me. You can try, but don't contact me. But if you can relate because you feel in your heart pain, and again, that pain isn't hurt from somebody else. It's the hurt you feeling that you're doing to yourself, trying so hard to be traditional, to be that traditional mother and grandmother. I know I've said this before. I'm not obligated. I'm going to love, I'm going to pray. I even went back and tried to be traditional and got hurt. I hurt my damn self. I needed this. I needed this with y'all. Hold on for a second, because this sun is getting on my this I mean no, the sun ain't getting on my nerve, but I need to close blind because I kind of open them up a little bit. Hold on for a second. So, okay, I can pull the mic over here. Yeah, I'm leaning down to the mic because I don't want to be loud. I want to, this is just between me and y'all. Me and y'all. We just talking, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, I think I needed this talk with y'all. You know, you don't always have to give society what they want. And I'm not always giving them what they want, especially if you're not giving yourself what you need. I know y'all saying, what, what you need, Anita? I need to love from myself. Get away from people who think like the majority. Because the people who think like the majority think you need to be like them. They want you to be like them. They need you to be like them so they can take from you and drain you of your energy. I think last night, and those tears was also an awakening. You know, it doesn't mean you don't love your family, your children, and all of them. It means you love yourself while loving them. But you love yourself first. And I would always say, love on you first. And sometimes out of habit, you might roll back into society. But when you realize the real lies that you've been living, once you realize the real lies, stop it. Bye.